Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dave, and today is an exciting day because I finally have the first performance modification for the C5 Corvette. Stay tuned. Yesterday I was visiting my parents, and I brought the Corvette with me, and a neighbor from a few houses up the street came by, knocked on the door. He had a few parts that were left over from his 2002 Corvette that he recently sold. One of those pieces was the Blackwing air intake. Now, this air intake is popular with C5 owners. It's cheap, it's reasonably priced. I looked it up online. It's a little over $200. Since I got this from a neighbor, he actually just gave it to me, which is very nice of him. But today we're going to go over how to install this. First, we have to start with popping the hood. As you know, the stock C5 airbox is very constrictive. I mean, it's inside that box. There's very little airflow to it, and the Blackwing is going to solve that issue. Here's a cold start before the air intake installation, just to compare the before and after. Now, in order to remove the stock airbox, there's a few things that we have to loosen and take off. First, we're going to have to start back by the throttle body. We're going to have to loosen this clamp. Then we're going to move forward. We're going to have to release the MAF sensor. And then we're also going to have to take out this air hose. There's also two grommets in the front of the car, which I'll show you later. Those you're going to have to pop out as well. So let's get started. Now, this installation is pretty easy. The only tool you're going to need is a flat-headed screwdriver. So let's start back here at the throttle body and loosen up this clamp. You're also going to have to pop off these two grommets right here. There's one here and there's one on the opposite side right here. Just use your flat-headed blade screwdriver. Pop those right out. And then once you do that, you can pull off this section of the hose from the throttle body. Once that's released, I'll bring you in and I'll show you how to release the MAF sensor. Now, this is your MAF sensor. There's a little gray plastic retaining clip that's holding your connector into your MAF sensor. So first, you're going to have to release this plastic retaining clip. You have that, and then you can just take your connector off. I'm going to need two hands to do this, so I'm going to have to put the camera down. Now, after you remove that plastic retaining clip, you just come in here and you just wiggle the connector off, and you'll keep this to the side. You'll have to reconnect that once we put the Blackwing in. Now, once you remove the MAF sensor, there's also going to be two grommets that are in the front, in between the air filter and the front bumper here. Let me bring you in here so you can see those. They're probably really hard to see. But see, there's a little grommet right there. All you have to do to remove this front airbox is to bring your flat blade screwdriver in here, and you're just going to push on it, and see how it just popped right off. And then you have to do that also to the other side. Now, once you released these two grommets on the front, one there, one on the right side, one on the left side. When you start to remove the entire airbox, you're also going to have to remove this air hose. So I'm going to have to put the camera down in order to use both hands. So I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so once you have all those connectors released, you can come in here, you can start to remove the airbox. You're going to have to pull up on these release clips in order to get a little bit of space in order to pull this connector out. And I'll pull the connector out with the grommet. You're going to need this grommet for the Blackwing filter as well. Once you have all that released, I'm just going to put this back on just so it doesn't fall all over the place. this out, and then there you go. Now it's time to put the Blackwing in. Now, I'm not 100% sure what comes with the kit and what does not come with the kit if you were to buy this online. This is how I received it from my neighbor. Obviously, this is the filter itself. It came with this little rubber hose gasket, and also he gave me a clamp. Now, like I said, I don't know if this clamp comes with the kit or not, but this is how we're going to do it. First, you're going to have to remove the air box from the rest of the air filter assembly. So in order to do that, there's a clamp here. Just start releasing this clamp, and then you can just pull the air box right off. Once that's loose, just wiggle that. Once that's loose, just wiggle that a little bit, and there it goes. It comes right off. Now be careful, don't damage this. You know, it's not good if you damage. Now once you have all this released, you put this to the side. Then we can bring the Blackwing in. Now the Blackwing will connect right where the other airbox is connected. Let's see if this will fit in. There we go. Now it's definitely a loose fit, so if the clamp didn't come with the kit, I can't see why that clamp wouldn't come with the kit. So you just put this clamp around, and all we have to do is just tighten this clamp down, and that portion of the job is complete. Now once you have all that screwed in nice and tight, there's a few things, like I said, that you're going to need from the old airbox. First was this grommet that was on the air hose, which was the last thing that I removed. You have to take the grommet off that air hose and put it into this slot here. Now this is a now I have a 2004 Corvette. I don't know if this process is the same for, you know, for any older Corvettes or not. If anybody knows, you can comment below to see if the process is still the same. And then also on the stock airbox, those grommets that were on the front bumper, you're going to have to pull these out. And then once you pull these out, you can put these onto the front of the Blackwing. Just to the side. Bring the Blackwing in. You see that there's two holes on the bottom here. Just put these grommets right in there. And then once you have those both in there, we'll start putting everything back in. Now once you have all those connectors swapped over to the Blackwing like I showed, you're going to start by putting your air filter back inside, move everything out of the way, and then I'm going to have to bring you back to the front of the car or show you those grommets that we have to put in on the front of the Blackwing. Take this hose out of the way. Now you see those, the same two posts again, one on each side. So you're going to have to just pop the Blackwing right onto those. Now once you pop those onto the front grommets, you can just come back here. Now it's a reverse process from how we took out the old stock airbox. We're gonna have to put this air hose back in. We're gonna have to reconnect the MAF sensor, and then we're also gonna have to put this hose back on and clamp it back down to the throttle body. So we'll put the camera down and we'll get to it. So let's first reconnect the air hose. All you have to do is just push this air hose into that grommet hole. Insert your MAF sensor connector. Get your plastic retaining clip. Put that back on. And then, forgot about saying, you're also gonna have to push these two grommets back down onto your radiator shroud. So once those are back on, slide in the hose onto your throttle body. Now that's on pretty good. Clamp got turned around here. And then you can just tighten that down and we'll be all done. Now with everything all buttoned up, let's give it a start, see what the difference is. Now, I wanted to get this install done today. It's December 3rd. There's not too many nice days left before winter's upon us here in New Jersey. So just hurried up, got this done. It only took maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. So I'm not expecting any huge horsepower gains out of this. I think it's, you know, if you go to the SLP website, it's only like 10, 15 horsepower. So, you know, I'm not gonna be blowing anybody away with this, but just wanted to get it done. See if there's any difference before I have to shut the car down. If you've installed this filter, please comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. Do you like it? Have you removed it and installed something else? I know a lot of guys put in the VariRam systems. Not thinking about doing that yet, but you know, if it comes to that, maybe I will. Please like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Have a good day.